fuck is going on with this bullshit? This is like my third fucking time going live again. I don't know. I've been having technical difficulties all fucking morning with this crap. So hopefully we don't have this fucking issue again. I hope not. Like, fuck me. I'm gonna go ahead and shave my face real quick. Hey, I see you're there. I see you're there in the chat. If we have any more problems, I mean, it's okay. I'll still be live. I'll still be live and everything. If something happens again where I'm not able to see your message, just text me through phone number while I'm on stream. I should be able to text you back. I'm gonna shave real quick. I'll be right back. The phone is in the bathroom. I'll be right back. I gotta get something out of my room. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm back, but I don't know what the fuck is going on with my shit. But I'm gonna shave real quick. I gotta shave my face real quick. But I can multitask and everything. It's funny because the other stream that I was doing, I was brushing my teeth and now I'm shaving. I don't know what's going on with my fucking streams today. It's not wanting to work with me, but it's okay. But I'm going to go ahead and shave real quick. Because good lord, I need to shave bad. And I'm going to have surgery done next month. Probably, hopefully after I move. I'm going to have surgery done. I'm really looking forward to doing that. Because I was supposed to go in for surgery for my teeth, get some teeth pulled, but I'll get my teeth pulled this month. So hopefully that all goes well. Hopefully it all goes good for me and everything. Just gotta shave real quick. Yeah. I'm also going to put some facial wash on my face. Some of that You to the People stuff that I use, which has green tea in it. It's really good for your skin. I would recommend it to anybody who has acne, which I don't have acne problems, but still, regardless, I wouldn't, I would recommend it. I was telling y'all before my live stream cut it out about this YouTuber who's really funny. His name's Frank Hassel. And basically what he does is he goes around, or did go around, I don't know if he still does this, he would go into like stores and start fucking with people, to be funny and whatnot, I guess. And sometimes he would get backlash for doing it. Well, he's not on YouTube anymore that I'm aware of, but y'all might remember him because he was the dude that went to Boogie2988's house, the YouTuber Boogie2988, and he went to his house after Boogie told him, don't come to my house, because Boogie threatened to, use deadly force, and he did. Y'all can look this shit up on YouTube. It's on YouTube, and basically, Boogie pulled out a pistol, shot it in the air as a warning shot, and I guess it scared him off, and he left, and then Boogie got arrested for it, which I thought was retarded. Boogie shouldn't have got arrested for that. and I was kind of like looking some things up about it. I was watching another YouTuber, YouTuber named Larry Lawton, who is a ex jewelry thief who served time in prison. And hold on, I'll be right back and I'll finish the story. Give me a moment, I gotta clean my face real quick. I had to get the spray bottle for my face. I'm gonna work out later before my mom gets back. She's at her job right now. And yes, for those who don't know, yes, I fucking still live with my mom. It's better than living on the fucking streets, I'll tell you that. But I'm 24. I get to do what the fuck I want. People don't get in my business. My mom doesn't care what I do. I live my own life. I go by my own set of rules. So, I don't care. I'm trying to get a job right now. Get off my ass, do something. There's a lot of people who are 24 who live with their fucking parents still. I wasn't always living with my mom. My girlfriend here in the chat, we had a house. Well, I'm not going to get into what happened, but, some shit went down and, well, trying to get past some stuff. But I'm not going to go into detail about that on the stream because that's personal shit. But as of right now, I'm living with my mom until one day I get my own place again, like I did before. It's just right now I'm kind of in some legal mess I'm trying to get out of, and that's all I say. I can't go into too much detail. It's nothing perverted or weird or sexual or anything like that. It's just I'm kind of in some shit, and that's all that I can say. And I'm about to be off of it, and I'm about to pretty much be a free man again and get to go back in society and be a man and live life like I once did. We all make mistakes in life, but that doesn't make us bad people. Doesn't make us bad at all. We can all just get through some shit and not care what others think, because people's opinions don't matter, especially if it's in the negative, But I'm not like a, just so people know, I'm not like a sex offender or anything like that. I'm not some fucking pedo or some nasty fuck or anything like that. It's just, only thing I can say is it was just had to do with assault and terroristic threatening to an individual, and that's why you don't threaten people online, because when you do, you get put in the same bullshit I'm in. So you just don't ever get yourself involved with things that is going to backfire on you. Just, if somebody pisses you off, walk the fuck away, avoid them, and don't ever get yourself in danger like I did. Just ignore them, block them, cut off contact. That's the best advice. That's the best advice to give right there, is just, people piss you off, ignore them, fuck have anything to do with them, move on. Damn, this spray bottle's fucking trying to spray my face so I can wash this shit off my face. What the fuck? Whew. Ain't that some shit? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to clean my face off real quick. Woo! Good Lord. Fuck. Shaving my face. Fucking some water got in my fucking... Some of the shaving cream got in my fucking mouth because I was trying to wash it off and... Anyway, yeah. Just don't do stupid shit. Or don't get yourself in stupid shit, you know. Because it sucks. It sucks, guys. Nasty. Damn shit got in my mouth. I don't know if it was the shaving cream or the face wash. It's just really, really disgusting. But anyway, yeah. I wish I could have made some smarter choices back then, not got myself involved, not got myself, you know, put in the line of fucking fire like I did. But we live, we learn, and just that's how it is, guys. And I was listening to Ray Lawton talk about the boogie thing, and he was just saying, you know, the law is just a very fucked up. The law is just a really fucked up system, and some people just don't get fair trials. In the case of Boogie, it wasn't fair for him to go to jail because he fired a warning shot in the air, all because he was trying to get the guy to fucking, you know, get off his property. But here's the fucked up thing: the cops told him that that Boogie should have shot the guy. But if they're going to tell him, you know, hey, you should have shot the guy while he was on your property, and if he was posing as a threat, y'all should have shot him. Well, then why the fuck did they arrest him when he fired that warning shot? And that's because you can't trust anything fucking cops say, because they try to twist and spin the narrative so you can, you know, admit to something like, you know, like essentially mean to cause any harm to this guy. But you got to understand, this guy was on his property, and Boogie had every fucking right, like, you know, to fire that warning shot or maybe shoot the guy. But then again, I can only imagine, since he went to jail over that stupid warning shot, that he had every right to do because the dude was on his property. Can you imagine if Boogie shot him? Can you only imagine if Boogie actually shot the guy? And Boogie even said in the video that the cops even told him, yeah, you should have shot the guy. That wouldn't have looked good for Boogie. And then he even said, you know, I regret not killing this guy because he said, he says he's still going to go out there and cause problems for people. And, well, you know, maybe that might be the case, but I hope that was a lesson to Frank Hassel guy. You know, don't go to people's houses after they tell you don't show up, and you do show up. I mean, I hope that taught him a lesson. But if I was Boogie, I can't say if I would have done the same thing or not. I probably would have just stayed in my fucking house and called the cops and said there's this fucking stalker at my door. You know, maybe that would have looked better on Boogie's case instead of, you know, firing a warning shot. But either way, I digress. I think, you know, Boogie was in the right. I just think it's kind of... I don't get it. You know, I don't... I just don't understand our justice system. I don't understand how someone can come on your property, you fire a warning shot, and then you go to jail for firing a warning shot. And this is the cops' excuse. Well, that bullet could have went somewhere up in the air and came down and injured someone. It's funny coming from the fucking tyrants and badges who are notorious for shooting people. And do they ever think once or twice, once you shoot a person, that bullet that comes, because if it's going in you, it's going out the back of you, and if it goes out the back of you, it could land and hit something else, like say another pedestrian. It's really hypocritical that people are not allowed to shoot people when they're on their property trespassing, but it's okay for the cops to do it anywhere, anytime. I think that's just very fucking ludicrous on, the law's end of it. They're telling them, you should have shot him, but then they're also saying, well, it wouldn't have been smart. Well, what should he have done? Shot the motherfucker, or just fucking did what he did, and that's just fire a warning shot? And then there's other people saying, well, he should have just stayed in his house and called the cops. I guess the smart decision for him, for Boogie, was to just stay in the house and call the cops. But what can you do when a fucking raving lunatic is on your fucking porch and he's trying to fucking break in and trying to, hurt you and your loved ones? I mean, what can you do? I mean, Boogie didn't deserve that shit, and all these idiots online are like, "Oh, Boogie's just using his disability as an excuse to, justify what he did." It's like he had every fucking right to do what he did. I mean, the man was on his property. The man was trying to start shit. I think Boogie was in the right, but I don't think it would have been good for Boogie if he shot Frank. I don't care what the cops say, because that's the cops' way of saying, hey, if you shoot the guy, that gives us the privilege to, take you to jail and all that, and probably even get life for it. It's just fucked up. Don't trust the law. Don't trust cops. Trust your own instincts. But also remember, folks, don't get in trouble. Don't trust the law, but also don't break the law. Just don't break the fucking law. I swear, there's times I wish I could go back 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever the fuck it was, and I should have never threatened the person, the individual I threatened. I'm not going to say his name, but I just wish that I never did what I did. But it's a lesson learned, because if I would have never all of it. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm gonna go see if my iced coffee, my McDonald's iced coffee is still in the fridge. Be back. Alright, guys, I'm back. I'm back, guys. I just have to do one more thing, and I have to go get some water, and I'll be right back real quick. Don't go anywhere, guys. Oh, and by the way, if anybody um, has any friends or anybody that's watching besides my GF, try to invite some of your friends in here. You know, I'd like to get a lot of people on the stream if y'all can. If not, if it's only just 2 viewers watching, that's fine. I mean, you know, um, I just don't want to sound like a beggar, you know. But it would be cool if I could get more people in here so I could, you know, um, chat with you guys. But I'll be right back. Alright. I am fucking back. I am back. I'm gonna get my bearded dragon out of his cage so he can play. I'm right here though. I'm not going anywhere. Just gonna turn these off real quick. Oh, come on, bud. Come on, buddy. Come on, Alfred. Okay. Had to get him out of his cage. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm back now, so I'm not going anywhere. Brush my teeth. Had to get that nasty ass coffee shit from them this morning out of my mouth. I really don't like McDonald's iced coffee, but she had to go to work, and it was just one of those things where she's like, well, the only thing I can afford is their iced coffee. I'm like, well, sure, but I really hate their iced coffee. I am not a McDonald's fan. I don't like fast food really at all. But if I have to choose fast food, it's either going to be BK, Wendy's, or somewhere. If I'm coffee, I mean the best coffee, like when terms in hot coffee, is definitely hot coffee. The best hot coffee, and I know a lot of people are going to say Starbucks. You know, the best hot coffee it's a toss between Wendy's hot coffee and fucking Chick-fil-A. Now, in terms of iced coffee, Burger King's got the best iced coffee. But when it comes to hot coffee, that's a toss between Wendy's or Chick-fil-A. But I just don't like McDonald's. I don't like McDonald's hot, or it's like McDonald's just fucking nasty. All their food is really just, to me, garbage. McDonald's just always, to me, I always thought had garbage food. Like, the best food from them would probably be the Big Mac. Other than that, if it's the chicken sandwich or any other burger, it's nasty. I just don't like McDonald's. I'm not a McDonald's lover. You know, their breakfast is very mid. Burger King has like better breakfast. I mean, they got croissants, all this other shit. Burger King overall is just a better restaurant in terms of like fast food. It's not healthy for you. Neither restaurant is healthy, but if you have to really go with one, I'm going to go with either BK or Wendy's or, so like Wendy's, BK, and Whataburger. If y'all know what Whataburger is, we have a restaurant down here called Whataburger. So it's like Whataburger, Wendy's, or BK. That's the best place to get a hamburger or anything from. But McDonald's, honestly, just DQ. McDonald's are like one of the worst restaurants. I don't like DQ. I don't like fucking McDonald's at all. So, you know, my favorite restaurant is actually Wendy's. My second favorite's BK, and then my third is Whataburger. Always has been. McDonald's sucks. Those dumb. I'm not going to say. They move it. They put food in your own fucking cabinet, and like one of the things they gave you was like a block of Velveeta cheese, and the Velveeta cheese was actually left out, and you can't leave out Velveeta cheese and shit. Like, number one way to getting roaches, and number two, Velveeta cheese belongs in the fridge, not the fucking. Especially after you cut it and you unwrap it. Like, they're idiots. I'm sorry, they're just idiots. Giving you expired shit that you don't even want, and then like you go to Lowe's and they're like, yeah, hey, pick out this expensive ass. What? Like, I went to fucking Lowe's the other day with my mom to see what they would have, and we saw like a basic dryer and washer that they had there, and it was way less expensive than the washer you got. I mean, you should have just got yourself like a basic washer and dryer. They got you that Samsung, or no, not Samsung. It was it a No, it was a Samsung, wasn't it? It was a Samsung washer and dryer. Yeah, yeah, a Samsung or whatever. I'm thinking like if they would just let you pick out what you wanted for your own place, that would make more sense. Like, my mom, she's like me. She just she chooses something very basic. She's not into all this high tech shit. It's like, just make it simple. Get something that's going to work. You know what I'm saying? Get something that that's going to work. Don't fucking buy some bullshit that's it's powered through like electricity, Fuck that. Buy you something that that's going to actually work for you, not something that's going to be like all confusing with all these like it's just, I don't know how to use those new washers. I really don't. Like I told you the other day, my grandparents has one, and my cousin who lives there with them, he always has to operate it and shit. He always has to go in there and operate it. Because last time I did it by myself, I almost tore the washing machine up. Because I'm more used to the old models, not the newer ones. Yeah, just something simple. Like a simple dryer, simple washer. Stupid. And it plays that musical tune on it. Sounds like a damn flute or whatever. It's just, I don't. You just did from the top part instead of the bottom part, and just pour in your fucking, Dawn detergent or whatever you use, whatever brand, onto your. No, you don't have to say you're sorry. You have nothing to be sorry for. I just said it's fucking stupid. It makes more sense to just, have something that you can work with, and it's simple. I'm just not a big fan of just not a big fan. I am so fucking pumped up, not to get off the subject, but I am so fucking pumped up come Thursday when I get my membership. Oh my God. Can't fucking wait. Can't fucking wait to go to the gym. I don't want to eat no more fatty foods. I'm ready to fucking work out. I am ready to work out, man. Ready to lose weight. And then next month, I get my damn teeth pulled. Which, oh my god. I'm so fucking... Oh god, I'm so ready for that, man. Like, I'm getting 3 fucking teeth pulled that I hate in my mouth that makes my mouth hurt. Oh, I should have done it this month, but we could be moving any minute now. We could be moving, like, all we have to wait is for that letter, get the money, pack up our shit, and fucking move, and get a house that is all utensils paid, where it's just rent, no electricity, like you don't have to, pay for the electricity, you don't have to pay for the water, just the rent. Just the fucking rent. A very minimal, normal income duplex. It's not an apartment, but it's duplex. And just because currently we're living in an apartment right now, and it's just, this place is just going downhill. Like, the last 2-3 office women we've had here are just complete cunts, and it is just like so much like crap going on, like, break-ins and stuff in the neighborhood, like dogs running on the loose. It's just neighbors bitching and complaining. I'm ready to get the fuck out of this place. My favorite apartment we actually lived in was actually Millwood. Cumberland was white trash. It was poor. I hated it. I hated the people there. But Millwood, I really liked Millwood. Like, not my first year in Millwood, but like going on my second, third year in Millwood, I actually liked it. And even when all the bullshit was going on, when the office people was going around evicting people and crap, I still like living there. I like living there. Thank you. Appreciate that. And I'll be excited for you to come home. And just not talk about no more crap that's going to put us down, and just forget about all that. I'm going to try to regrow my hair out and all that. And boy, you know how I had that bald spot on that crown? That went away. Like, that went away, and oh my god, like, I can touch the back of my head now and just not feel that bald spot anymore. Which I had that months and months ago. And that's because I was smoking. And oh my god, when I quit fucking smoking, that was literally the best thing I ever fucking did in my life, my whole life. When I gave up smoking, it was the best thing ever. No more damaged teeth. My skin was better. Like, everything was better, man. I wish people would just quit smoking. Fuck smoking. Go outside and breathe air, Fuck smoking. Fuck all that. Fuck the alcohol too. Fuck the beer. Fuck the weight gain. Fuck all that shit. Seriously. Fuck all that. It's all bullshit. I can't wait, man. Cannot fucking wait. But back to the getting back, I know I kind of jumped the gun a little bit with all the, discussions here that I'm talking about. I know I've been going from subject to subject, but I want to get back to the Boogie and the Frank Hassel thing. So yeah, like I said, I was watching this that YouTuber Larry Lawton. He was giving his opinion about the Boogie and Frank Hassel thing, and yeah, he totally said that, he was talking about the jail system and how it's humane and all that, which it is, and
Boogie was saying something like when they strip you down in jail and you have to like pull up your nuts and you have to cough and it's I was a I mean I hate to admit this, but yeah, I was I was kind of a victim to that, where when they have you go in this back room and they tell you to take your clothes off and you take your clothes off and you're butt fucking naked and there's just a guard right there and you have to hold up your balls if you're a guy and spread your passenger to society like he might have a shank on him up his ass like it's really dehumanizing and Boogie was saying like it's like airport security. No, it's not like airport security. It's worse than airport security because at least with airport security you have your clothes on and you're not forced to take your clothes off in front of a stranger and cough for like 5 minutes to see if there's anything up your ass and why he's seeing your penis and everything else. It's fucked up. I don't see how you could be a guard and work at that place and uncomfortably telling people to get naked and telling them to cough and like if you're a woman, you have to strip down naked in front of another woman, just like you do if you're a guy. Except I bet seeing the women naked is more of a prettier sight, I imagine, than seeing the fucking men with their fucking dicks out and shit and just fucking it's just to me it's kind of gay. Like it's just gay watching another man, strip down butt ass naked and they don't touch you but they just ask you like it's a process where you have to take your clothes off and then you have to bend down and you have to cough several times. It's just really fucking dehumanizing. It's just and then after a while you just kind of like you get you let yourself go, like you just let yourself go, like where you to the point where like you're already used to it now, or it's like you have to get naked in front of the whole world and the whole world see you, and it's fucked up. You lose respect for yourself because what can you do? You're in jail. It's not like you can tell the guard, hey motherfucker, I'm keeping my clothes on, because then if you refuse to take your clothes off, then they come in probably with like a fucking, I don't know, a stick, and they probably beat you with it and a riot shield, I imagine. I don't know how that goes, but I remember out telling the guard the first time I went there, I said, man, do I really have to take my clothes off in front of you? Like that's kind of, he's like, I know it's kind of fucking gay and stuff. He's like, I get it, but it's part of my job. I'm like, that's a part of your job. You have to, like, fuck being a guard then. I mean, I'm not going to say you're better off being a cop, but I mean, like, to be a jail guard and to be to be seeing another person stripped down because it's part of it's part of the many things that you're told to do in that kind of position. I would quit that fucking job. Like, fuck, I'd go work at the goddamn Waffle House and go flip fucking waffles for people than rather tell some fucking shirtless man that he has to take his pants off and shit and get naked just so I can see if there's anything that he's got up his ass. That's fucking weird. Yeah, I know you're sorry. But if you ever go to jail, you're going to have to get naked in front of a woman, and a woman's going to have to tell you before you get in that shower that you're going to have to bend down and squat a few times. And she's going to see your pussy, she's going to see your ass, she's going to see your tits, she's going to see everything. He saw my dick. I got naked in front of a fucking stranger I didn't even know. Like, I'm not the only one. All these guards tell all these inmates the same thing. It's a process we all have to go through, whether if you're a male or female. I just think it needs to change. Like, Trump needs to look into that shit and do something about that. He needs to make it where, like, if from now on when people get arrested, they don't have to, shower or, they might have to get dressed into their jail, clothes, but that's reasonable. That's understandable because you're in jail. You have to wear their clothes. You have to wear, because you're an inmate. But still, no one should ever have to go through that process off in front of someone and get butt ass naked, because it's a very uncomfortable feeling, and it just doesn't feel right. I know if a motherfucker told me out here in the free world, to do that, I'd tell them to go fuck themselves. I'd be like, what are you, a faggot or something? But in jail, you can't. You can't. You have to do what they tell you, because if you don't do what they tell you, there's consequences. Sometimes those consequences lead to, like if if you say no and you refuse no, what will happen? All these guards will come in there and they'll try to grab you, and if you fucking hit back or you fight them, they have the right to hit you back, which I think is fucked up. So pretty much they beat you like a fucking dog, and they take all your freedom and rights away, and it's just the most dehumanizing thing on the fucking planet. And they strap you in a chair if you don't listen to what they say. If you don't, what's the word am I looking for? If you don't comprehend basically what they tell you. Yeah. It fucking sucks. They want you to comply with every fucking command. And I'm telling you, man, like, I wonder who these fucking people are. Like, these people that are guards at the jail. I like to see one of these motherfuckers, down the streets or somewhere in a store somewhere and go up to them and be like, fucking, hey, you remember me? Yeah. Yeah, I'm that inmate you told me to get butt-ass naked in front of you and shit, see if I had anything up me, like a knife or whatever. Well, I just want to tell you, fuck yourself, and you're a fucking faggot because you're telling another grown man to get naked in front of you because you say it's part of your job. But what kind of job is that? I mean, you're worse off to being a jail guard than you are a cop, because at least a cop ain't gonna tell you to take your fucking clothes off. They might they might search you and check you if you're under arrest. Like, they might pat you down, which is like very uncomfortable. But they don't grab your fucking dick, or they don't touch your private areas, and they sure as fuck don't tell you to take your clothes off. But I mean, it's just, fuck that. I mean, fuck law enforcement for allowing, and really fuck our government. This is how we treat our fucking criminals. We tell our fucking criminals, that they have to take their clothes off and be searched and shit while being butt-ass naked. I mean, that's just like, that's really fucked up and really dehumanizing. It's one thing to fucking, throw shackles on them and put them in, prison clothes, but fucking having them get naked, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, if I had something up my ass, whether it be a switchblade or what, I would have already used it on someone, but why would I have a fucking blade up my ass? Like, what fucking kind of retard would keep shit up their ass and be used as a weapon? It's fucking retarded. And then they have you, like, I remember, like, I had to go in there and they, like, can you lift your tongue for us to see if you have any blades? Like, why the fuck would I have blades? Like, why, like, they think every person that goes in there is like a dangerous criminal. Like, oh man, we gotta check them for weapons. Like, if I would have had a weapon on me, the fucking cops would have already fucking, after patting me down, would have already, oh, he's got something in this pocket. But why would I have something up my ass or something in my mouth or in my nose or in my ears? It's fucking stupid. It's like watching a movie and there, how you watch these movies where they, like the movie Con Air. Like there's the movie Con Air where that dude keeps like he keeps like a razor blade underneath his tongue. He slits the other guy's throat with it. But it's not like that's not like in real life. No one's gonna put unless they're retarded, gonna put a fucking blade underneath their tongue, especially up their butt or in their ear or anything. I mean, that's just stupid. Cause that's a good way of choking on it, it's fucking dumb. Jail is fucking the most fucked up place on planet Earth, and then prison's almost like, a living nightmare compared to it. Prison's just fucking, like, jail's bad, but prison's a living nightmare. And I know people who from inside the jails who've been to prison, they tell me all this shit, all the crap they've witnessed, and fucking gave them PTSD. Because they had to witness all their friends getting, like saw people getting murdered, stabbed, shanked, raped, and the jail and prison both has a bunch of low life fucking scum in it. And no, I don't mean just the guards themselves. I mean the inmates, dude. Like, there's people that will just pick on you and fuck with you just as in a form of entertainment because they got nothing better to do. And then they try to compare their crime to your crime. And they try to say, oh, you hit your girlfriend? Oh, you're fucking deadbeat. Oh, you're a piece of shit. And it's like, well, what did you do? And they try justifying, what they did by making excuses. And then you find out, well, you shot up fucking 12 people at an apartment complex. How are you any better than me? I mean, you got the nerve to call me a woman beater, but yet you tried killing 12 fucking people, 12 innocent random people at an apartment complex. Thinking like, dude, if I ever see you on the streets, I'll beat the fuck out of you. Like, I'm not kidding. I will beat the fuck out of you if I ever see you on the streets. Like, if I ever see someone that I know from jail that I know I fucking had beef with, and there's not too many people I had beef with, but there was a few, and I'm just thinking, like, man, if I ever see them, I'm going to approach them. I'm going to tell them, hey, remember me? Remember you talked a lot of shit behind my back? Well, I'm right here in your fucking face. You want to do something about it now? And if they say, they try making excuses, and they try, saying, like, whatever, I'd be like, no. You wanted to say some bullshit. Say it to me right now. Because in jail, what it is this is how fucked up it is. There is people in there that want you to hit them by means of pissing you off just so you'll catch another charge so you'll go to prison. And I know that's what they were trying to do, not with me, but with other people. I've seen them try that shit with other people. Like my first cellmate, which was this guy named Toby fucking Freeman, real piece of shit scumbag. I didn't like him. I got along with him, but I didn't like the guy because I just saw how he used people, and it was fucked up. It was just really fucked up, He was taking money and shit off people's commissary. Like if people didn't know how to work the commissary, he would show them how to do it, and then he would take money off of their commissary. Like, he would steal that person's money for himself. And then when the guards come in and they say your name or whatever, they try taking your damn food. It real fucking piece of shit. Motherfucker calls himself a Christian and all that. Which that just right there within itself only explains why he's such a deadbeat. Because Christians oftenly don't give a fuck about people. They try to sell you this bullshit because they buy into a fucking book's narrative. And the perspectives of it, and there's no historical or scientific proof of any of the crap that they try claiming or saying or using. And the only reason people people in prisons and jails, go by the bullshit Bible is because they don't have anything else to hold on to, so they think going to a book in search of redeeming themselves and whatever, they think that hey, if I just go by what this book tells me, it'd be all better. They use religion as an excuse to get by with what crimes they have committed towards a person, and I just think it's a damn shame. You can be a better person without that fucking book, without any story you use as an scapegoat to get away with what you did by saying, oh, I you know what I'm saying? Like pedophiles, they will say, I found God. And you're thinking, oh, really? You found him? And it's just what it is their consciousness talking to them because they're so fucking delusional, and they use their own consciousness to forgive what they did as means of trying to, say, well, I'm forgiven and it's all good now. And it's like, no, the raped woman still remains raped. The molested child still remains molested. The murdered person still remains dead. It doesn't justify or change or take away any of the damage that you did. You're still a piece of shit, You're still a piece of shit. And fuck that book. If you think that book is the answer to everything, you're an idiot. You throw logic outside the window because you read a fucking book. That's really dumb. And I mean, that just, I mean, I go by the words of evolution, by science, by logic. I don't go by a fucking script or go by what religion says or what religion tries to predict, because it's a fucking scam. These churches, all they want is your money. That's all they want is your money. That's all they give a shit is your money. They don't care about saving you, redeeming you, or whatever the fuck, excuse they try, saying. They try to justify what they try to justify in saying to you. It's bullshit. I told the motherfucker this. I told them that, how can you believe in a God that, causes, genocide and murder and normalizes statutory rape, all this shit. And he tried, tap dancing around the questions that I was giving him, and he just couldn't answer any of my questions because he's a fuck and he's stupid, and he obviously goes by the perspectives of a book, and he's out of touch with reality because he's a fucking, he's messed up in the head. And the majority of the people in jail are messed up in the head. And the ones that are going to get out and make bail are usually the ones that they try to pick. Like they know you're getting out on, they know you're getting out on probation or whatever. They try to get you in trouble. They try to start shit, and it's stupid. Like, no wonder you're going to prison. No wonder you're a fuck up. You've been one your whole life. But you trying to fucking stop me from getting out of this place to keep me here when I got people out here that love me? Fuck you. You deserve to stay in here and rot, if anything. It's fucked up, man. A lot of deadbeats in fucking jail and prison. Like, it ain't my fault that you're a fuck up in life. It ain't my fault that you chose the course of actions that you chose. That's your own fault. You take accountability of your own actions. You don't fucking judge others like, oh, hey, I heard you came in here because of, you broke into some guy's car or your wife or what, like, what fucking right do they have judging you? And then throwing this stupid bullshit fucking Bible in your face as a means of trying to, say that you're a better person now. Fuck that. I don't need your damn fucking bullshit book and all the convoluting fucking things that you try saying it tells, by, means of, Ten Commandment bullshit. I don't care about that. I live in the real world. And the way you owe it to someone that you hurt is you go to them and you tell them that, hey, I'm sorry for what I did. I know I'm a piece of shit, but you forgive me? And if that person says no, well, then you just put it behind you. You just go about your way. You just, they go their way, you go your own way. That's all you can do. But you sure as fuck don't, use the Bible or use God as an excuse to get by with what you did and try to act like if, the victim doesn't forgive me and do not want to have anything to do with me, but, God forgives me or God, fuck all that shit. They try using a magical deity to back up what they did, so they can they can make all this shit ton excuses and act like, oh, yeah, fuck that bullshit. All these kids, dying in this world from all these known diseases, and you want to worship a motherfucker who's pretty much blamed for it. The blame for destroying his own creation and hurting his own fucking people that you say he cares about, and then you have to go to him for forgiveness, but yet he don't even have the balls to reveal himself. It's because he's not real. It's because there's no proof to it. It's all bullshit. Christians only care about themselves. They only get about stroking their ego. It's not about helping you, saving you. It's all bullshit. They want to sell you this bullshit convoluting, they want to sell you this bullshit convoluting excuse to get by with what you did and to not care about the victim, like fucking, like your fucking real piece of shit father, who's a fucking pedophile, which I don't mean to talk about your business online, but he's a piece of shit, okay? People should fucking hear the truth, and he can say, oh, I found God all he wants, but that doesn't take away the damage he did to you. That doesn't mean he's a good person now because he fucking, worships a fucking floating fucking 8-ball in the sky. It obviously doesn't exist. Fuck that bull crap. Fuck religion. Why do you need religion when you can have facts, when you can have knowledge? It's fucking stupid. There's just no logic to it. I mean, believe what you want to believe, but don't try projecting your own beliefs onto me. To act like I'm you. To act like, oh, I need to follow with what you're doing. Like this is a fucking anthill and it's follow the leader. No, I'm not a follower. I am a leader. I'm my own fucking leader. I don't follow shit. I go by my own perspectives. I go by my own fucking rules, and it sure as hell doesn't come from a book. That's for damn sure. It comes from the knowledge of life, which is what I'm fucking experiencing right now as we speak, which is living. Using a book as a source material to try to, stupid. Like this book tells me this, and this book says this, and this book, talking about a book that was made so many centuries ago where people didn't know where the sun or where the fucking moon went at night, or what a fucking germ or what an atom was. It's fucking convoluting bullshit is what it is. Fucking Toby Freeman, the fucking first fucking cellmate I had, was just a non-stop rambling Bible thumper. And he thought he could sell you this bullshit and then act like he's your friend only for him to fucking... Only for him, this is what's fucked up, only for him to get something out of it. Hey, go believe in God, and while you're doing that and learning my bullshit ways, I'll try to rip you off by taking your fucking money off your commissary and watching you when you get on the phone with your people and typing in your, you know what I'm saying? And then he tries to ask you about what you're in there for. First off, when you're in jail, prison, wherever the fuck you're at, it doesn't matter how nice a person is, because they can later, turn on you and trick you and tell everyone your business. And you don't ever tell anyone your business. Never. You never tell anyone your fucking business, because they can use that shit against you. And it's fucked up. Fuck that. The best lesson in life is learning and doing things by your own hand.
No one will ever get rich.
By your own experiences that you face. It's fucking stupid, man. Using a man-made book to try to excuse your actions and trying to act like this is the way to go, and just using narcissism to get by with it, because a lot of Christians are just narcissistic. Exactly. Yeah, it's true. They don't want to hear the truth because they know they're full of shit. And they're fucking liars, man. I mean, what kind of fucking... what kind of creator who fucking, destroys the fucking earth out of their own bitterness is some kind of fucking person you would want to fucking bow down to and worship, when he's responsible for all the fucking, if he was real, I'm saying, he would be responsible for all this fucking chaos here on this planet, He would be responsible for why, kids get raped. He'd be responsible for why there's diseases. He'd be responsible for all this shit, and I don't see how you can worship him. Especially if there's a fucking mass shooting and a person walks into a fucking middle school and shoots little kids, and God doesn't intervene and stop that. He just watches from his fucking bullshit throne and just looks down and sees that and doesn't even, like, what kind of God is that? Like, if this God cared so much about having a relationship with these fucking idiotic people, don't you think he would have already revealed himself long ago? But since they can't prove it, they have a more of a they have more of a since they can't prove to have a physical relationship, they act like they have a spiritual relationship with them, which is just fucking stupid. Because what is this, fucking Star Wars? Is this the Force? Where like a Force ghost it can talk to you but can't reveal itself to another person? Like, what kind of stupid shit is that? Just, it's a mental illness. Religion is a mental illness. I believe religion, all religion, no matter if it's Christianity, Judaism, whatever, it's all a sign of some kind of fucking, like, that person is schizo, that person's not in the right frame. Like my mom tries saying that, Christianity is history. No, the fuck it isn't. Since when has it ever been history? None of this shit's been proven. If any of it was true, archaeologists would have found proof of it long ago, and they haven't. It's just words in a book. And if the Bible was such a, rightful book that's right, well, don't you think long ago? And here's a good answer on that. If it was a right book, why throughout the century has it changed for all these different versions, like the King James and all that? It's because it's bullshit, it's made up, it ain't true, Fucking, by your own logic that it's all bullshit. And Christians, they just try denying it. They find every excuse humanly possible just to try to justify that, it's right because it says this, and then you say, well, where's proof? And then they always turn to the Bible, and then they also claim there's things that's in the Bible that's not even actually there. It's fucking stupid. And honestly, like, if people like Toby Freeman and all those other fucking habitual bullshit liars that like to start shit are in prison today, I hope they're fucking suffering. Because right before I left jail, I heard a guard talking to another inmate, and I remember him saying that, that he was suffering and he was, crying and all that. I mean, it serves him right. He's a piece of shit. Serves him right. He's a piece of shit. Ripping people off, taking their money and shit, stealing people's money, and then using his bullshit Christian excuse to get by, and using his own beliefs as a tactic to get by with what he's doing. It's disgusting. Fuck him, man. Fuck all those motherfuckers, man. The only people I care about are the people who was cool with me, that helped me, like Jesus, Crash, Garth, all those guys. As far as it goes with Toby, and then that fucking black piece of shit with that golden grizzle in his fucking teeth, that fucking retard who's dating that bitch Skylar, Miles or whatever that fucking nigger's name is. I hope he's in fucking prison right now getting soap up his ass. It's a fucking piece of shit. And Lawrence. Fuck all of them. I don't have any sympathy for those motherfuckers. I don't. And when Skylar reached out to me and she was telling me to go and fucking like, hey, would you pay money on his fine? Fuck no. Fuck no. I wouldn't help that motherfucker if he was in a line of fire fucking burning to death. Fuck him. Fuck that piece of shit motherfucking porch monkey. Fucking bum. Does he really... That motherfucker really think that I was going to be the helping hand and fucking get him out of the bullshit he put himself in? Fuck him. Motherfucker lying about my girlfriend, saying that she's on drugs and she was fucking dudes and at her work. And now fuck you, motherfucker. Fucking nigger. And yeah, this is my live stream. I could say the fucking N-word if I want. I don't give a shit. I'm not racist, but this motherfucker is a nigger. It's not that he's black. It's not about his skin color. It's the way he acts. He's a fucking porch monkey bum fucking probably liberal fucking nigger. You know? Fuck him. When I was there, that idiot was like praising Joe Biden and all that and the economy. He was a fucking liberal. He's a piece of shit. And saying shit behind my back and your back. And we don't even know the motherfucker. That's the thing. We don't even know this stupid fuck. And then when we tried calling her out on her BS, that, you know, what about all these rumors? She couldn't even tell you who was the one that even spread it and said the rumor. She just was like, I don't know, that's just what I heard. But then what does she do? She goes back and calls everyone you're a racist and shit. And we didn't even say anything fucking racist to her. Besides, we just said, you know, your boyfriend's a fucking bum, he's a liar, and hopefully he's going to go to prison, he's going to die. You know? He's going to die in there, and I hope he does. He's a piece of shit. He's fucking scum. Him and his little fucking boyfriend that he had, this fucking retard 18, 19-year-old punk named fucking Chance or what. Oh my God. I wanted to beat the fuck out of him, but I didn't have to do it because two guys already did it. And then his ass got, you know, moved to a different block. Yeah, he was a piece of shit. You know? Fucking pandering to fucking, he's pandering to, you know, his little black boyfriend and shit. Fucking white little scruffled looking fuck with his pubic hair poodle fucking bush haircut, looking like fucking Mo from the Three Stooges. Fucking he's another dork. He's another fucking idiot, imbecile, degenerate, fucking Neanderthal motherfucker. Fucking pussy ass bitch, dude. I wanted to fight him so bad, but I knew if I did, I'd just be. It's like why do these motherfuckers want me to fight them? Like, I would fight them. That's the thing, I would, but there's cameras. It's not like I can throw my fucking hands up and we go at it and we start fucking, you know, boxing and shit. And it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to, man. I wanted to call that fucking nigger a nigger and call that piece of shit fucking white cracker ass fucking boyfriend him a fucking a nigger lover as well. I wanted to fucking both fucking get at their fucking throats. But I knew I couldn't because I knew there'd be consequences for me, and it just, man, makes me mad. And then fucking Skylar's like, he's not a liar. He doesn't lie. Stop attacking him. It's like, stop attacking him? He fucking lied about my girlfriend, and bitch, you texted me asking me to help him. Like, no, fuck you. Fuck you, welfare living fucking porch monkey fucking ghetto trash fucking bums. I ain't helping you. I didn't go to jail to fucking be his goddamn little fucking personal fucking assistant. Fuck him. Let him rot. She's like, oh, he's having a hard time. Like, fucking the kids in Africa are having a hard time from fucking starvation, you fucking bitch. He thinks he's suffering because he's in jail. No, he's suffering because he's dumb as fuck and he put himself there. That ain't my fucking responsibility. Fucking stupid bitch. Fucking dumbass. And that's her so-called boy. Yeah, that's her boyfriend. Supposedly that's her fucking boyfriend. He's like he's like, she's young, okay? She's about like, way younger than, like, I'm 24, you're 25. She's like 19, 20 or something, you know? She don't even know you. Like, you worked with the bitch, but you never, like, socialized with her. You just, like, you know, took her name down on a paper when you were doing QA. And she just got the nerve to lie and say, oh, I heard this, I heard that. Oh, you know, she did this and she did that. I mean, coming from the bitch who's got a boyfriend that's locked up right now, that's funny. Such a pussy. This fucker was such a pussy, he couldn't even get off. Motherfucker couldn't even get off his fucking ass. He couldn't even get off his fucking lazy ass to go get the food by the door when words would come. He'd ask his little boyfriend to do it, and then made every excuse possible. All he did was lay in his cell all day, and he'd yap and flap and bitch and moan. He was a fucking piece of shit. fucking dumbass, motherfucking porch monkey, fucking government assistant, fucking piece of fucking trash, man. I remember somebody asked him, they said, "Do you even work?" And he was like, "No." So I guess he just sits on his ass, rolls blunts all day, and smokes, and lives off. I mean, I'll admit, I live on SSI, yeah, but there's a reason I live on SSI, and that was because a few years ago I was having trouble getting a job, and the only job I had was working at Amcor, and I only worked there for a little bit before quitting because it was 12 hours and it was too hot, and it just exhausted me. And so, you know, I tried working at Taco Bell, Burger King, all these, you know, fast food chains. I never got a call, and this was during the time when all the kids were out of school and working. No one would hire me. You know, you usually, to get a job, you got to wait until everyone's back in school because they hire all these young kids and shit. I mean, it's bullcrap, but yeah. But as far as it goes with fucking Miles and his fat bitch-ass wife, girlfriend, whatever she is, fuck them, dude. Fuck all of them. We never did shit to them. And if they believe all these fucking troublemakers at work that, you know, you are, you know, you don't have to worry about it because you're not working there anymore, thank God. And I'm happy about that. Because I'd be like, my girlfriend is trying to fucking work. My girlfriend is here to talk and socialize with anyone. She's here to do her fucking job and go home. You motherfuckers want to, you know, have all these perverted fucking weirdos and shit going around saying sexual things and sexual harassment, and then you can, you know, go to someone about it and say, well, talk to HR about it. Like, fuck HR. Bunch of fucking wetback fucking illegal immigrants. Because you remember, it was on the news that Tyson's got iced. You know, they got iced and found out they found all these illegal immigrants working up in there. I wish that company would go out of business. You know, for a chicken factory, it's pretty funny how you got people that go around there and they're so unprofessional and they say provocative things to women, and it's just disgusting how a company such as Tyson's that's been sued so many times by co-workers and other companies, they try to hide it. You know, they try denying, you know, that there's sexual harassment going on in all the factories and shit. Very unprofessional. Thank God I don't work there anymore. Fuck yeah. Same here. Fucking, I'm glad about that too. God damn. No more fucking rumors. No more bullshit. Just, you know, living your life. That's all that matters. Fuck that place. And fuck the retards that work there who I'm not going to name. Fuck that bullshit. Just because, this is for all the men out there, just because a female is nice to you doesn't mean she's interested in you, doesn't mean she wants to take you home and fuck you, it just means she's doing her job. You know, if you think that she's trying to persuade you in any way, you need to go get your fucking head brain examined. Because there's something fucking wrong with you. If you think a woman, just because she's nice, is flirting with you, when all she's doing is fucking just, I don't know, being, you know, professional, you know, you take it upon yourself to go say some nasty, horrible shit, you either A, need your fucking lights punched out, or B, you need to be fired and let go of, or you need to C, go to court and get sued. And as a company, Tyson's needs to be more fucking responsible for their employees instead of letting them get by with that shit. You know, it's like, you know, and then they need to tell employees to quit spreading rumors about other employees that they fucking know nothing about. All because they listen to a retard who, you know, walks around with 2 guns on his hip and he fucking likes to be the talk of the town and he likes to start shit. But, you know, I'm going to get off the stream because I got to, you know, like, jump in the bath real quick. My stomach's really upset, and I think some hot water would, you know, help. So I'm going to get off this live stream. I love you,
And I'll be on here later on tonight, and I hope everyone enjoyed, and I hope if any people see this live stream later on, I hope they subscribe, tell your friends about it, and I appreciate all the support, guys. I gotta go. Bye for now. Peace.